History is a mirror of the past, and a lesson for the present. Every man is the smith of his fortune. So long as you are standing, give a hand to those who have fallen. Treat your superior as a father, your equal as a brother, and your inferior as a son. A bad wound heals, but a bad word does not. Write kindness in marble, and injuries in the dust. With a sweet tongue and kindness, you can drag an elephant by a hair. What you eat will rot. What you give will become a rose. He who has been bitten by a snake fears a piece of string. The wise man sits on the hole in his carpet. There are 4 things every person has, more than they know: sins, debts, years, and foes. A greedy man is always poor. There is water in the jug, and we are going around thirsty. You can't squeeze blood from a rock. If Akbar does not give, Akbar's God gives. The crooked load will not get to the destination. He eats sheeptail with the wolf, and cries with the shepherd. You cannot hang everything on one nail. Life is like perpetual drunkenness. The pleasure passes, but the headache remains. Woe is he who claims to have found happiness. When a lion is old, he becomes the plaything of jackals. Women are just like cats, they always land on their feet. You can close the city gates, but not the mouths of men. Great needs grow from great possessions. He has lost the horse, but is looking for the horseshoe. A thief is a king till he is caught. To the ant, a few drops of dew is a flood. When water stays in one place, it rots. The larger a man's roof, the more snow it collects. If the teacher is corrupt, the world will be corrupt. Bravery without foresight is like a blind horse. I eat what others have planted, and I plant what others want to eat. An arrow can be pulled out of a wound, but a hurtful word stays forever in your heart. Taking the first step with the good thought, the second with the good word, and the third with the good deed, I enter paradise. He who does not beat his own child will later beat his own breast. There are 3 kinds of the enemy: the enemy himself, the friends of your enemy, and the enemies of your friends. A coquettish woman is like a shadow. As you chase her, she runs away. And if you run away, she chases after you. Thinking well is wise, planning well, wiser, but doing well is the wisest and best of all. There are 3 things that must be done quickly: burying the dead, opening the door for a stranger, and fixing your daughter's wedding. A blind person who sees is better than a seeing person who is blind. You cannot take anything with you when you go to the grave, except for what you gave away. The world is a rose, smell it, and pass it on to your friends. The night hides a world, but reveals a universe. Who has ever seen tomorrow? 1 pound of learning requires 10 pounds of common sense to apply it. When one is really thirsty, 1,000 pearls are not what is craved for at all. When its time has come, the prey goes to the hunter. The lover who gives you her body, but not her heart, is generous with thornless roses. Our real grave is not in the ground, but in men's hearts. The best memory is that which forgets nothing but injuries. The best mode of instruction is to practice what we preach. Trust in God, but tie your camel tight. The needle makes clothes, but stays naked. The branch that bears the most fruit bends itself thankfully towards the ground. We might have fallen from the horse, but not from honor. You cannot escape death and guests. Work is twice done by the man in a hurry. The bigger a man's head, the worse his headache. It's not a shame to ask. It's a shame not to know. Be not all sugar, or the world will swallow you up. Be not all wormwood, or the world will spit you out. Take care, lest your tongue should cut off your head. Only a heart can find its way to another heart. Heaven is under the mother's foot. Do a good thing and throw it in the river. God will reward you in the desert. 1 sip of wine is an antidote against death. Capfuls poison life. Little by little, the cotton thread becomes a turban. Be nice to people on your way up, because you might meet them on your way down. You only appreciate your father the day you become a father yourself. Aspiration is not a defect in youngsters. Where is the person who has not soiled his garments? The mud that you throw will fall on your own head. Children are the bridge to heaven. One good father can do more than 100 schoolmasters. In the hour of adversity, be not without hope, for crystal rain falls from black clouds. Do not despise pepper, because it is so small. Eat and see how pungent it is. A pebble tossed at the right time is better than gold given at the wrong time. Seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. He who wants a rose must respect the thorn. When it is dark enough, you can see the stars.